So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Art Walker. This is my channel. I am in the process of inking something that I drew earlier. So, if you're interested in to see how I do this, feel free to stay with me. I drew this earlier and I'm going to keep it black and white. So, I did another copy of the same image and now I will ink it purely with black and hatch. Black, white, obviously from the paper, and I will be hatching it also. So if you like what you see, hang with me and we'll see how far we get with this image. As you can see, I've got a copy of it underneath. So this was a landscape that I don't know why I drew it landscape. And now I've got a portrait, so I can draw it better and then it can be viewed better also in TikTok. So that's basically what I will be doing. And this this inking, I will be actually posting it on YouTube at some point. So if you're interested in seeing that, then feel free. How you doing, Mazzy? Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. What's the weather like where you are? Because here it's actually very, very nice, if I'm honest. So probably just do an hour or so sketching today, and we'll see where I go from there. Prepare my barbecue or do something like that. So the pen I'm using is a 0.3 Rotring. It won't be so much of a tutorial type situation. Cloudy but warm. Okay, yeah. Here is actually really nice. So looking forward to getting out at some point today. And thank you for joining me, Mazzy. Much appreciated, as always. So one of the things I have to remember is to work from left to right. I tend to always forget that. So I should hopefully remember it today, as I've started quite well. So it should be okay. So now I don't know why I decided to draw this skull in the long grass, but I wanted to draw something that looks like it's a bit hidden, bit mystical. I suppose you could call it artistic in a way, and not just another, I don't know, anime or muscle drawing or whatever. So as you know, I do like to experiment, and this is one of those. And I will be experimenting with a hatch technique. As you can see here, I've drawn it up, I've shaded it roughly how I want it, and then I've just marked the paper. Oh, never mind. And then I just want to have a second version here and keep this original semi-tidy, even though I've just marked it. Yeah, we'll see. I think I've seen that already. Actually, Hero Academia. I've seen that already. How you doing, Volto and Cartman? Yeah, I'm doing well, and you? Doing well. This style that I want to do here is more Bernie Wrightson, right? So if you don't know who that guy is, you need to check him out. He is absolutely awesome. One of the true masters, I think, just with regards to how he renders stuff. And so I sat down there looking at his work today, and I thought I must try and not copy it, because I am way, way out of his league. He's in a league of his own, that guy, which is cool, because then I'll get a bit of inspiration. And I do say that to my students all the time. Don't get intimidated by what other people do. Seek inspiration from it. That is also something you can seek. So I'll put some rocks here at the bottom. Some stones. Sounds American. Some rocks, some stones. And now I'm just mapping the areas that I want to be shaded or hatched. So I'm just defining all of these areas. So it's going to look a little bit like a patchwork of shapes. Then I can take the pencil out, rub out the pencil. Oh, Bernie Wrightson. Bernie Wrightson. That guy is woof, different level good. Old school, real old school artist, comic book artist. He does a lot of kind of horror stuff. Frankenstein, Swamp Thing, where he's major claims to fame. It's not necessarily a style that I want to learn as such, but I do appreciate the skill is unreal, and it does trigger me to try and understand it a little bit. Yeah, Bernie writes, and exactly. Thank you. I have a question I want to draw. You have a question you wanted. It's a 2D game. I don't understand this question. Oh, I have no idea, if I'm honest. Good morning, Clover. How you doing? Long time no see. Um, 3D, but I'm bad at drawing without a reference. What can I say? If you're bad at drawing without a reference, then it's something you have to embrace. You have to try and learn that. I can't really say much about that. I can't see what you're drawing. I don't know to what level you're drawing. So these are the things I can't really judge. So this is what I'm Clover. This is what I'm actually working on today. I'm going to stick to purely black and white and hatching. So I drew this up. It almost looks like one of those skulls in a fish tank, unfortunately. But yeah, so this is what I'll be doing today. I'm just blocking off all of the areas that I want to have black, and then I'm considering having only black, the white of the paper, and some hatch. I'm not sure if I'm going to go in one direction, but it's going that direction. So we'll see. And I did a copy of it, as you can see here, because I want to keep this original. And hopefully I don't make a mess of it and it looks pretty good. So how are you doing anyway, Clover? I haven't been online for a while. Still, I'm just. This is me practicing. Actually, I don't draw that good. I practice a lot. If I'm honest, I'm always practicing. After this, I'll head off to my garden, get on with my bits, and then maybe jump on it again. It's just you have to invest a lot of sacrifice into your art if you want it to improve. It's not something that comes by itself, unfortunately, or everyone would be doing it, right? And then that's the goal as well, to have three-dimensional stones and not as many lines. I've noticed this guy, he doesn't use many lines. So there's a bit of a trick to that. And I'm just trying to see if I can work it out. But I think I need to be patient. So it should look quite minimalistic. However, it should look quite complicated. I don't know if that makes sense. That's the goal. It's going to be totally different from the way I usually draw things. How you doing, B? Oh, really? Oh, cool. Yeah, that's true. You do a lot of that stuff. Yeah. As I was just saying, the guy that you should maybe have a look at, his name is Bernie Wrightson. He's like old school comic book artist, but his line work is absolutely fantastic. So maybe I don't know. I don't think he'll inspire you, but maybe you might look at his work and think, maybe I'll experiment with that. I think that might help you with your type of work as well, doing as much as possible. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. So as you can see, like here, even the stones here, I'm trying to avoid, like here, if you see this, if you look at this area here, this is what I notice Wrightson does. He avoids drawing lines like that. I will black that off fully or hatch it up fully. And instead of having a line here, he adds another stone behind here. And then he adds some shade to the grass here. Then he adds some more shade to the grass here. And then we'll add, say, for example, a stone here and a slight line here. And then all of a sudden we've got this stone, even though we don't have any line. Does that make sense? It's a bit tricky, but that's what he does. And I think that's really quite fascinating. Like here as well. If you look at that here, I'm trying to do that in his style. So this stone here, I will just black it off around it here and make it look like the grass. I don't know if I'm explaining this very well because I don't really understand it myself. Even with the grass that is intertwining here. I kind of know what I mean. I kind of know what I mean, but it's not as easy to explain. It's almost like an overexposed image. And hopefully when I black everything out here like that, you assume that this grass is going up towards the top in that direction. Does that make sense? I don't think it does. I don't think I'll post this one on YouTube because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make, well, it does. It does. Like here, we've got the base of the skull, right? So we've got the base of the skull. I'm going to shade it off here. And that gives us this blade of grass or this part of the bush here. And it stops at the base of the skull. Like here as well. So that's what I'm doing now. That's why I'm zoning everything off. Zoning everything off. And then I will colour. In fact, let me colour one part in now. While I'm... Right, so... It does make sense. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. I pulled my arm yesterday. I was doing some exercise and I've pulled my arm. Keeps locking up. So let me see if I can tidy this up to show you what I mean. Right, so I'm going to have black, white, and hatch. The black obviously being the ink. White being the paper. And my mid-tones are going to be the hatch. But if you check this guy's work out, God dear, I don't know. I really have to look at it again because I don't know how he does it. It's so complex. It's unbelievable. Because I want to actually start drawing things that you, you really have to work to do. There's a lot of people that can draw really well, but I want to draw something that people go, "How the hell did he do that?" That kind of stuff. I need to push myself to that level. I'm not satisfied with just drawing a good image or no, I can't. I want to do something a bit special. So this is my goal. I'm studying these other artists, especially the things that I can't work out how they did it. Can you teach us how to make a magic staff? No, I don't know how to do that. No, you're in the wrong live, mate. You're in the wrong live. Excuse me. Twisted my tongue there. You're welcome. And thank you for the gifts, by the way, to Mazzy, Clover, and B. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. What are you drawing at the moment? What is everyone drawing at the moment? Anything interesting? I'll need to concentrate a little bit. I'm going to black that out. Oh, you're cleaning. Okay, good. Why not? Indeed, I'll have to do that as well. I'm going to be very busy in my garden. I've got quite a big garden, unfortunately, and it's quite a lot of work. But I do enjoy it, but not all the time. Sometimes it just gets a bit too much, especially in the summer when it's really raining a lot, and then everything changes. It's like you literally go to one side of it and there's a tree there or something. You're like, "Oh." And obviously you got to get rid. Mm. Yeah, as soon as it starts raining, I just I just start crying because I know every corner, and I can literally spend 4 hours in a corner, and then you've got these like raspberry plants. Oh man, they are brutal, and they got the spikes on them, and that grows so fast. Oh man, it's really bad. And you go back, and we've got a road, and it grows into the road, and it must be so dangerous, especially if kids are walking by. It's pretty rough. So I always have to be aware of that. Why am I kind of choppy? I don't know. Maybe it's the internet. Not sure. Not sure. Is it choppy for anyone else, or is it just you? Do you mean the bottom canvas? Oh, you mean this? Oh, that was just on the side. I just had that on the side. I'm just looking at it. This is my reference image that I drew. So I traced it, and now I'm going to try and do it again. I have no idea why that is. Sorry, mate. You're the first person to notice that. Don't know if anyone else is going through that. Yeah, it's probably the internet. Yeah. My YouTube numbers have gone up quite happily. I'm quite surprised by that. Jumped up to 400 plus now on my YouTube. I don't even remember how long I've been doing it, but last couple of weeks. So that's quite nice to see. Are you still there, Clover? I was just wondering if you're there. Got a question. Maybe she's gone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm getting into it. I was even checking out yesterday. I was checking out YouTube lives, but I'm not sure how to get the second camera onto the live yet. So that's what I'm going to aim for over the next couple of days. But this is all very new to me, as you probably know. I've only been doing this for 10 months, and it's really been a learning by doing process, to the point that I haven't even concentrated on my own artwork, which is a bit sad. But this is looking quite nice. I think this is going in the right direction. So that's always good. I think I need to, sometimes I find I draw too fast, because I think I'm always in tutorial mode, and I'm always racing my images to get them done. And I think, no, I'm going to slow down a bit now. And get some stuff done for myself. Ant flies just really, really annoying. Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. I'll come back. Yeah, no problem. I'm doing good, Callian. And you? Subscribe. Thank you, Killer Rick. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've seen that. People, I need to look that up myself. This is the problem. I have to look up so many things. Even this camera setup that I've got here, I had to look that up, which is, which is fair. But when you have zero experience, man, that was an absolute nightmare. It's really bad, because you just blocked, and people recommend things, and just go on, I don't know, go on what's it called, Chat GPT. No, forget it. You have to know the questions to write. If you don't know what questions to ask, you might as well not bother because it's not going to give you anything to grab hold of. Oh, thank you, Nazi. I hope I'm not butchering your name every time I say it. That's nice of you. It won't go forgotten, that's for sure. You don't post anything on your TikTok, do you? I've noticed. But I really do appreciate all the effort you're putting in. I'm indebted to you, I suppose, in some way, because that is really nice. And thank you for the follows. And if you like what you see, please hit the like button. I know this is not the usual live stream, but every now and again I do something like this for myself as well, and it gives a little bit of an insight as to how I'm working. So that's basically why I do it. I'm going to try and keep this as clean as possible. Oh, you're a nurse. Okay. Okay. Nursing studies. Wow. And where are you? Are you in Belgium or somewhere? Did you say you're in Belgium? Is it somewhere like that? That's a tough job. Ah, I'm right. Oh, good. My brain's still functioning. Right, let me just check something here. It does become a little bit of a labyrinth, I find. If I'm honest, it does become a bit of a labyrinth, but I think I'm on the right track. I just have to be patient and not rush it. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that. That's life. Life gets in the way. It does get in the way. Thank you for the follows, Selena and True, for the shares. That's really nice. So, what area of nursing are you specializing in, or is that just like a general area that you work? General nursing, or are you specifically in one area? Oh, okay. You can take care of me soon then. Oh, thank you very much, unknown dark dragonfly. That is really nice. You can take care of me soon one day. I'm getting old as well. As you can see, it's coming together. It is coming together. It is coming together. What did I do here? Oh yeah, black that out. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do too, because I didn't want to take the risk and mess it up. Oh, this fly is really annoying. Oh my god, he's really annoying. You might as well. No, but that's a good therapy, mate. You'll be surprised. I think you're onto a winner there. Why not indeed? Oh, I should. No, I was talking about you. How you doing, Kim? No, not me. You. You should do it, not me. I'm not doing that. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, don't. I don't want to. I don't know. A nursing home. Not sure. Not sure. In Switzerland, there'd be. I don't know. It probably cost me 50,000 a week to live in a nursing home. How you doing, Pantera? Yeah, those things are expensive here. Wow. I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know. It depends on what level you go in, but I think it's like 3 grand a week or something easily. That's for the cheap one. Why not indeed? Why not indeed? I'm sure they will speak good English. So, am I going in the right direction? That is the question. I think so. See, the goal is to end up with something like this. Oh, really? Did you connect your drawing with the. Yeah. Why? Is it is it really bitty? Is it something a bit strange today? It should be alright. I don't know what the. No, there's nothing different. Pays apparently. Okay. I wouldn't mind. Why not? It starts with simple. Laggy, yeah. I can't remedy that, mate. Um Everything's set up the way it should be, if I'm honest. Is there some other window open? Let me just check. That's annoying, isn't it? This is the only thing that worries me about online and online studies and stuff like that. There's the remedies. The remedies. You never know where the problems are. And that is always a bit of a worry for me. Because you need an IT guy or something, And sometimes it doesn't connect. And it's always a bit of a unknown, I find. Or maybe I should restart. What do you reckon? Should I restart? Because it is a bit annoying. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, I've posted around 20, 25 videos already. So slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. I've actually I managed to work out how to add comments now, so people can comment, and I've got a few cool comments. And I've got holiday now actually from the school, so I'm going to look up and try to work out how to do a live on YouTube. But I don't know how to have the dual camera situation, so I've got to look that up as well. And you know how much I love IT. That's my favorite. Oh, really? Oh, this is the thing I hate technology. It's so boring. That's why I will never ever do digital art again. I can't be bothered. Hate to be locked into these packages and stuff. Yes, it has the same. This paper's getting a bit, I'm going to have to rewrite it. There you go. I can leave that at the bottom there. Yeah, so if you want, you can check those ones. There's a lot of tutorials on there. I'm filming this one, even though it's probably not very exciting for anyone to watch as such. But unfortunately, I have to draw for myself. I know when I draw like this live, nobody's interested. Everyone just like, oh no, I'm not doing that. That's boring. But that's my time. I have to do this for my skills as well. But I might as well just do it live. I could do it on my own. I might as well. Because somebody might be interested. So anyone got any cool plans for the weekend? Oh, nice, Unknown Dragonfly. And thank you for your support earlier on. That was really nice of you to say that. It's coming. I think it's definitely getting there. Right, let me look at what have I done here. Okay, we've got a missing line here. Okay, let's add that. And if any of my moderators are ever in Switzerland, let me know. I'd love to meet you guys. How you doing, V? I would love to meet you guys and girls, I should say. So if you're ever in Switzerland, let me know. Yeah, you can talk. Yeah, exactly. Shame on you, mate. Shame on you. Not that I'm any better. I'm just trying to defend my situation. I will actually be in Lucerne next week for my daughter's birthday. And the young lady that I got a drawing done of my daughter's favorite dog that she used to babysit. And that was Clover that was in the chat earlier. So if you want like dog portraits done, she'd done a really nice one for me. Sent it over from where Ireland, I think she's in Ireland. So she sent that over. It was really nice. So I'm going to present that next week. My daughter doesn't know that yet. And I know she hasn't got TikTok, so no chance of her finding that out. I'm not sure actually. I was just simply going black and white, right? So, and then what? Oh, this fly is so annoying. Get out. Yeah, so initially what I want to do is I just want to go black and white and hatch, but minimalistic. I'm going to go very minimalistic. And what I'm trying to do is reduce the amount of lines that I have. So as opposed to having lines, I'm going to have hatch. Can't really see it now, but you will be able to. And maybe I should just try a little section here. What size should I go? I think that is a little bit too thin. Yeah, that is quite good actually. I might have to grab another pen. Just give me a moment. Go for a quick whiz. Okay, go for it, mate. Have a good day, mate. Nice to see you. Question is, yeah, I don't know. It does look like it's underwater. I agree, 100%. It doesn't really look like grass. It does look like a form of seaweed. Yeah, I agree. And what did V ask about neon effect? What do you mean? What do you mean neon effect? Interested. You could be giving me an idea. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test. I'm going to let that dry a little bit, and I'm going to test something. Here we go. Make or break now. What setup? This setup I've got is TikTok Studio, camera in the computer, and phone camera here, up here. That's the setup. It works quite well. I find it's okay. It would be better if I had a real camera there to be able to zoom in and out, but then it gets a bit tricky. Yeah, maybe I should. As I say, I'm not very well set up, if I'm honest. So I just have to take it for what it is. Hmm. Yeah, you know what I will do? Now you say that, I will definitely. I'm going to keep this black and white, and then what I will do, I will definitely color it, but I won't color my original. I will print it and then experiment with the markers. That's a good idea. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to get this as smooth and as accurate as possible. And then what I did was, and I think that's what this guy did. I'm hoping it's what he did. I zoned everything off. So yeah, I'm trying to think in layers of color. For example, if you call, let's call the black layer 0. So then what I'm hoping to do is now say, okay, where is layer 1? So that layer 1 would be behind, say for example, behind this stone. In fact, I'd probably even layer 0 this as well. See, I'm just making this all up, so don't think I know what I'm talking about, because I don't actually know what I'm talking about. Like so, yeah, I think that's what I needed to do here. And then what I'm going to do is, when I find the right size pen, yeah, and then what I'll do is I will add my hatch like so. So we go from dark or black to a shade of hatch. It's going to be a few pen swaps today. Can't believe it, another fly's just come in here. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's a compliment. That is a compliment. The best so far, man. Standards must be really low, because my God, I thought this was really bad. Yeah. I thought this was bad, but obviously not. I'm feeling quite proud of that, actually. It's now a case of working out where everything is. Oh, thank you. Unknown. Unknown. Yes, I'm on Discord. Yes. Yeah, it's quite a nice little community, actually. I find it's quite nice. I did pop in there yesterday. I don't go in there every day because I'm usually doing lives. So that's probably one of the reasons why I'm not as active as I should be. And if I'm not, if I do pop in there, I do have a little interact with people. V, where do you live? I was just thinking, I don't know where you live actually. Obviously not your address. Obviously not your address. What country? Just the country. I don't even know what you look like actually. I think I know what Mazzy looks like. I know what Kim looks like. I have no idea what you look like. That sometimes intrigues me. Remember, I thought you were a guy. Oh, Zambia. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Cool. And now I remember we did have a conversation about this actually. What's it like in Zambia? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Whoops. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know what you mean. I just don't imagine what it's like to live out there, you know? Right. Let's see how we're going to get on with this. Let's see. I've added a bit of a line here. I'm not really happy with that, but maybe I can tidy that up afterwards. Don't want to smudge it. Has it already been an hour? That is unreal. It is? Oh, wow. Okay. I've got time. Oh, you guys hear it as well? Sorry about that. I don't even know why it does that. I didn't say I was going to do an hour. I just go in and I say I'm doing a live, and after every hour, it just starts ringing. How you doing, Caroline? Nice to see you again. Just doing a bit of concentrating here today. Not as lively as the tutorial ones. Yeah, I'm not sure with that. I think it's all right. Well, I'm not really doing anything with the we today. I'm just doing something with the me. I'm actually just practicing a new inking technique and hoping I can pull it off. So, unfortunately for many, this is probably going to be painfully boring because I'm not interacting and I'm not asking for likes and money and cars and stuff. You know what I asked for. So, it might be a little bit boring, but I just thought I'd just do it live anyway, just so people can see what I'm doing because somebody might find it interesting. Somebody, or probably nobody. And it just gives a bit of an insight as to what I have to get up to when I'm not teaching. And I'm quite happy with it at the moment. I love the calmness. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, this is being able to zone out is nice as well. You know, doing the lives are nice and it's nice. It's a different kind of energy, but being at one with the that's why I don't have music in the background as well because I find that sometimes you think, oh, I don't like that song. Let me change that and let me change this. And you know, these are slight distractions. So sometimes I just like to go without. And then you have the odd fly buzzing around. Don't know if you guys can hear it. There's a fly. I always wonder, flies are so smart, they're so fast, and but they never know how to get out. They get in and they're like, oh damn, how do I get out now? Another one. One I just got rid of him, and now the other one's coming. So, okay, right now I need to think front and back, front and back. I'm trying to limit the amount of lines I draw. Like this, I don't want to connect it with a line. And at some point today, I'll let it sit for a while, and then I will rub out all of the lines. But I still want it to look like it's connected. So I have to be a little bit clever when it comes to the hatching. There we go, it's back again. The fly's back. Yeah, I probably will color it, but not this one. I will probably make a print of it because I don't want to destroy it, and it's if I keep it as clean as possible, then I can definitely experiment with some colors, and I don't want to do it on the original because then I'll be really annoyed if I make a mistake, and then that'd be a waste of time. I don't want to waste my time like that. Yeah, it's coming together. I find it's coming together. I'm gonna add the odd line here and there to bind everything together. Yeah, that's looking good. Huh? That's coming on, huh? The flies. It moves slowly. That's so annoying. Should I reconnect it? Yeah, that's what someone said earlier. Maybe I should actually let's log out. Hopefully, I'll be able to see you guys again. I'll log it out because that's annoying. If you want to watch that, it's a bit annoying. So just check me in about 30 seconds. I'll just log it out and log back in. Hopefully that will help. See you in a